Hey, Rob here for Quadratec TV. One of the most common questions we hear from customers with a Q Series winch is how to properly install and pre-tension their new winch rope. So we brought two Jeeps out today to walk you through the steps of properly setting up your new Q Series winch. It's also a great time to practice using your winch in a safe, controlled environment so you're familiar with it when you need it in a recovery situation. Every new Q Series winch comes with a detailed Self-Recovery Winch Operator's Guide that outlines all the steps we'll be following today. The Quadratec Winching Accessory Kit includes everything you'll need to safely use your winch, including gloves, D-rings, a winch line dampener, and straps. The first step with any Q Series synthetic winch is to completely remove the winch rope from the winch because the deluxe winch hook that we use with the synthetic rope is too big to fit through the narrow opening of a Haas-style fair lead. Once we've completely removed the rope, we can then feed the other end back through the fair lead and reattach it with the winch line anchor bolt back to the drum. It's very important to note that this bolt's only purpose is to secure the rope to the drum while you start the pre-tensioning process. This is the same for both the synthetic and steel cables. Next, we'll attach the winch remote to the winch solenoid and securely tighten. Then we'll move the clutch handle from free spool to the engaged position. Anytime you're operating your winch, your Jeep's engine should always be running so that you won't drain the battery. Anytime you're handling a winch rope, you should always be wearing protective gloves. We'll start spooling our rope back onto the winch under hand tension for the first 5 to 6 wraps around the drum. You also want to make sure that you're holding the winch rope in your hand and not letting it slide through your hand as you spool the rope in. You want to be careful to keep your hand a safe distance away from the fair lead so that you don't pinch your fingers. As you run out of rope, take a step back, re-grip the rope, and start spooling again. Now that we've completed the first few wraps around the drum, like we instruct in the Winch Operator's Guide, we need to apply about 500 pounds of tension to the winch rope to properly pre-stretch it evenly. We're going to be using a friend's Jeep as an anchor point to hook our winch line to. Then by placing our Jeep in neutral and pulling it up a slight incline, we can provide the 500 pounds of tension needed. Now, if this were a real recovery situation, the safest place for us to be would be inside of our Jeep. For this process, we need to stay outside the vehicle so that we can visually inspect the rope as it's spooling onto the drum. Of course, anytime you ever have a winch cable or rope under tension, it's the best practice to use a winch line dampener or other suitable heavy blanket just in case of an unlikely event where the winch cable were to snap or become disconnected. Stop when there's about 12 feet of rope left, about the length of the winch remote cord. Pull the Jeep forward a few feet to remove the tension from the winch rope, then place the Jeep in park and set the emergency brake. Attach the winch hook strap and finish spooling the rope onto the winch by holding the hook strap in your hand and keeping tension on the rope as you walk the rest of the line towards the fair lead. To prevent serious injury, always make sure you're holding the hook by the hook strap and keep your fingers clear of the hook and fair lead. Now, as always, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the latest industry news, product reviews, and how-to videos. Then to purchase any of the products you saw us using in today's video, click on the items at the end of the video to head straight over to Quadratec.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.